What's up, YouTube? Only recording this because I haven't seen this on YouTube anywhere and figured give back to people who are not frustrated. But Ford Transit Connect, the 2014 model, third brake light, high mount out, but when you go up there you'll see that these things aren't always out. You tap it, you can see that light coming on. So lots of problems in this vehicle with wires. We got wire issues inside, but also inside these mounts, things have been shorted. So we're going to open this up and take a look and see if we can't find out if it's just a simple short. That's a non-serviceable part, so if it is dead, then something we'll have to completely replace. But there's been a lot of questions as to how these come apart. So and in this video, we're not going to try to go through each step really slowly and have you watch me do it, but you can peel your headliner off right here. As you pull this down, there are 3 retaining clips. We'll take a picture of that, put it in the video here. But you got to pull those retaining clips down just to get enough room to pull this headliner down. And you'll see there's 3 bolts that seem to be holding. So here are those 3 headline retainer clips. As you pull this out, you're going to see those square holes that are there. And what I found was a 10mm deep well socket on a ratchet, or I have this little palm ratchet in my box. Was enough to get in there, and you can see just after you take one off that this is now loose and starting to make its way out. So we're making headway on that part of the project, and we'll keep going at it. Okay, so as I was saying, this thing, once we've gotten the 3 10mm nuts off the bottom, it comes right out. So that's the only real retention. There's no other clips, but you can see this light is something's going on here. The wire was like extremely taut, and I can only imagine because of all the other wire issues, maybe something got pulled back and it's rubbing. So before we just go in there and like try to slap some tape on the wire, we want to get it out and make sure, because it is a brake light, we want it to be safe, we want it to operate. We're going to take it out and see if it is something that we can repair on the wire. So I'll try to get a look. This is very hard to record. Obviously there's not a lot of headroom under this canopy, but I'll throw the time lapse back on and hopefully we can get this sucker out and look at it. Okay, so again, we just pulled the wire out, and in this model, there is a tag. You can see what it says up there, and I don't see a larger connector to disconnect this. The connector seems to be just that little guy right in there. So we're going to investigate. I'm going to disconnect that and inspect the wire. Again, hard to get in here and do that. But as you can see, the light seems to be working perfectly fine. It does seem to be definitely some form of connection issue, so we're going to take a look and see if we can't figure out if there's just a break in the housing here. Like the other parts of this car, they've had these metal rings. You'll find that same issue here with your tailgate switches and stuff. Just driving down the road with no rubber grommets in here causes quite a bit of a problem. So we'll take a look at that and see what we can do to protect this for the future. So in testing of the unit, the lights do work, but there's something wrong internally with the connector, and these are sealed units. I could go through and crack this open and try to fix that or secure that down better, but there was no real point. These are expensive, but not worth my time to try to crack this open and have more problems down the road, already having enough issues with this car and its wiring inside of the body here. So I went ahead and, for about 108 bucks as of 2022, I was able to purchase a new unit directly from the dealership. Normally I'd go online and get it cheaper, but I need this to be done today so I can focus on other things in life. So instead of spending the 20 bucks or saving 20 bucks, I just went ahead and got it. So as of this model, it's still the same mounts, much cleaner gasket on this as opposed to what was there before. So we're going to hook this up and see how it works. Well, I hope that helps. Always give back. If you learned something, share it. Thanks.